What's up, y'all? Jay out here in LA. And yo, don't judge me off this week. Don't look at it. I'm not getting lazy or nothing like that. You know, my girl's family came into town this week. They're staying at our apartment, so we just been a little occupied. You know, a couple of days ago when they came in, we went out to Santa Monica, Venice Beach area, hung out.
I hate drinking out of 2 straws.
What is that face, man? We got salt all over, like, somehow on her eyebrows. What's this, Yesterday, we were in Knott's Berry Farm all day. Damn, that was hot. And today, we're going down to Newport Beach. So, you know, just been occupied the past few days. I got some time in the morning on Thursday before they came in. And this Friday is from today, just early on today. So I made about $70-something early today. 114 on Thursday morning, and on Monday, $153. So some of that's from staying up overnight last week through that Sunday night. And then I took a couple hours rest, and I went back out after dropping my girl off to work in Hollywood. Yeah, from there, I was planning on just taking Monday off and resting because I was so tired after all that hustling last week, trying to meet the challenge. And, you know, check it. Y'all seen it Monday through Sunday towards 2,000. My videos I put up last week, you can see, you know. So after that week, I definitely wanted to just relax on Monday, but it didn't happen like that. And I'm not mad at it either, because check it. So yeah, Monday, like I said, from the overnight shift, got a couple hours of sleep until I got up and took my girl into work. And I wasn't planning on working really. I was gonna go out for maybe a couple hours once I took her to Hollywood, because whatever, let me make a few bucks while I'm out there. So I turned that app on, did the easy ride real quick. Well, actually, I guess it was a pretty decent ride. And then from there, I think I was close to LAX. So that next trip took me to LAX. And then from there was the big fish I caught. So yeah, I picked somebody up. Or so I took somebody to LAX, and then from inside LAX, inside the terminals, I picked up this ride, the $102 ride right here. So when it came in, I was about to pass the pickup sign, and it came in maybe like 100 feet before I was gonna pass it, and it said 100-minute trip. So I was like, man, woo, pulled over real quick, picked the homie up, and yeah, he was going up to Ventura. I was like, damn, 100-minute trip. Hopefully this is not in like dead traffic, 20 miles out. Like who knows? But it ended up to be out into Ventura, so I love that. You know, I'm gonna be in a little traffic driving a little bit outside of LAX, and as long as I'm around the central LA, Hollywood, Santa Monica area, it's gonna be a lot of traffic. So once you break that, it's all good. It's open roads. Yeah, per mile per minute. If it's 30 miles, it's 30 minutes. So I was happy with that. Once I started the trip and I saw the Ventura, he was like, do you mind? I was like, not at all, let's do this. So, and I actually have the video clips recorded of this trip. I can't record the whole trip, it was way too long, but there's pieces where, you know, I feel like conversation gets good, or we're talking about something that might be cool to capture. I'll click record and I'll try to capture something. But for some reason, I don't know if my phone was low on space or the apps were just glitching or what. I have the videos of the Monday. I have multiple videos of multiple rides on Monday. I was actually gonna make a Monday video just because it turned out to be a pretty cool day, but for some reason all the clips are black. They're just dark, they're blank. I don't know what's good with it. So maybe I'll still chop that up and put it at the end of this, or I'll add it into some type of video clips I'll make later on, or I don't know. But it doesn't really matter. I have the proof right here. Yeah, $102 trip all the way up to Ventura. So me and the dude, he was cool. We were chopping it up the whole time, and he's from out of state. He comes out here for business, so it's business expenses all covered and everything. He doesn't have to worry about the trip cost or any of that. He was asking me, so what's up with the cannabis and the dispensaries out here, the legality of it, blah blah blah. I was like, it's pretty lenient right now. If you have an ID, 18 or older, you go into most dispensaries right now. So he was like, oh, if I search a dispensary, you mind if we stop? It'll be out more in Ventura, so it's not as much traffic, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, just look something up and we could stop. He just had to, I asked him to change the route before I went over there and stopped. So he changed the destination and whatnot. So we headed over. We had to hit a couple different ones up because the first one ended up being just a CBD only, and he wasn't trying to have that. So we found a different one, maybe like 5 to maybe 10. Nah, it was like about 5, 6, 7 miles out. So just putting up more miles, adding more time to the clock. We did that, and he had to sign up, so it takes a little bit of time for him to do all that. So the time's just building up. We kind of went off a route a little bit, a few miles off a route, so we got to get a few miles back onto route, and we're still a good distance away from the destination. So I was just adding up mad miles, adding up mad time. He wasn't worried, I wasn't worried. It was all good on both ends. And yeah, it ended up being a really, really good trip. $102. Let's see, the distance for 81 miles, 60 cents per mile, came out to about $48. And then 141 minutes, which is 2 hours and 21 minutes, came out to about $29, almost $30. And then the $24 tip. So yeah, that was amazing. I love this ride. I'm trying to catch these more often. Yeah, that was awesome though. He was asking me about the tips too. He's like, what's your biggest tip? And off the top of my head, I'm not sure. I think it was a little bit over $10, maybe 15. I've had somebody hand me a $20 before, just because on my own will, I kind of went back and like they left something. I hooked them up and they were grateful. They handed me a 20. So I wouldn't really count that as a tip for the ride. That's just, me looking out and them looking out for me. As far as a tip for the trip, yeah, maybe about $15, maybe a little over $10. So he was like, I'm gonna be your best tip so far. How's a 25% tip sound? I was like, hey, man, I appreciate whatever you throw to me is cool. I appreciate it. And yeah, so he threw me 25% of the trip, or whatever he put, ended up to be $24 tip. So I don't know, what's the best trip y'all ever made? What's the most you earned in one trip? This is definitely the longest trip I've done and the farthest trip I've done, which obviously is gonna bring it to my best earning trip so far. But man, I barely missed the surge. It was surging and I barely missed it by a few minutes. It was surging, I think, a 1.5, maybe a 1.3. But even if it was a 1.3, man, that would have been a blessing. But I can't be mad. But yeah, $102.59, my best trip so far after about 3 months. And I don't know, it's gonna be hard to beat this.
A throbbing ankle
I'm gonna have to, my bad, it got hot in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat it for a while. I'm gonna have to hit one of these overnight shifts where it's surging like 3.0, 4.0, and I hit a pretty far distance. They're drunk and they're just trying to go. Maybe I'll beat it then, but yeah, this is no surge. This is just, it is what it is. So, man, that's it, y'all. I'm about to get ready to go to Newport Beach. Take the rest of the day off. I think I'm gonna come out tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night. But I don't know. I need to go to training tomorrow. It's been just about 2 weeks from tomorrow that I haven't been to training. That last week killed me, trying to meet the goal. And then this week, the family's over here, so it's all good. It's all good. Getting everything back to schedule next week. A regular work schedule. Not gonna try to overdo it. Not gonna underdo it. And I'm gonna try to hit training maybe 4 days out of the week next week, at least. So, all right, y'all. Have a good day. Peace out.